The following contains noobish gameplay and opinions that may or may not be suitable for hardcore Melee fans. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dunk.
God, I will never get over that iconic Nintendo GameCube startup screen. Ladies and gentlemen, we're the Spiffing Yield Geeks, and moving right along from Super Smash Bros. For the N64, it's time to go to the one Super Smash Bros. Game everybody loves. I'm Supersonic 407, or Spokesman Toad, whichever one you prefer, Profan1, and RoushutsuRises. Welcome to Super Smash Bros. Melee. The oldest Super Smash Bros. Game you'll ever see in the more recent tournaments.
Yeah, it's the one that people will still fight over is the best one. I mean, like, violently about it. Like, people are, like, violently passionate about Melee.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I will say is like, Super Smash Bros. Melee in its entirety, to me, is probably one of the more memorable Super Smash Bros. Games to come out on the series. But I won't say it's, like, the best out of all of them. It still has its issues.
That also said, we'd be lying if we said that all three of us didn't put hundreds of hours into this game.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, that would be a massive lie. No, yeah, I put so many hours into this game. Like, holy crap.
Like, this was, like, my game to play whenever I had spare time back in the day.
Oh, yes, mine too. It's like, yeah, there were many other GameCube games I would play, but no, this would be the game I spend the most time with. Like, the most time. And for good reason. The amount of fighters that they added to the roster compared to the first game. The music. The addition of modes, which we'll get into later throughout these first set of parts. You know, it's just that fun to play. But yeah, as I said, like, in regards to, like, the various modes that they've added compared to the first game, here's how things are gonna play out. So first I'm gonna show off the newly added Adventure mode. Then from there, I'll go into, like, the traditional Classic mode, which is recognizable from the first game. And then from there, I'll get to the final mode, which it added, called All-Star mode, which is something you can only unlock unless if you unlock all the characters. But yeah, as we're going through the entirety of this Adventure mode, it's like, I've said, like, throughout, like, previous, like, what?
I was low-key hoping you just go through the entire level just bouncing off the enemies. I actually managed to do that once.
Oh, I think I tried to do that, but it never really worked out in my favor.
Like, there's enough enemies here to be able to do so.
Oh, there we go.
Like, at least up to this point, we gotta fight the Yoshis, but yeah, like...
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I'm fairly certain I mentioned this, like, numerous times now, like, ow, fuck it, I refuse to be Electric Mouse in the middle, okay? Please. Anyway, it's like, I've said this numerous times throughout, like, various discussions or live streams or whatever. This is why I was wanting to have, like, some kind of adventure mode like this, at the very least, in Ultimate. Oh.
I was like, what were you waiting for?
I was waiting for the number 2 to get into the timer. Because funny enough, if you get to, like, any number with the number 2, like, in the
Mario.
seconds... Yeah, that's actually the secret of fighting Luigi instead of Mario in this first character battle.
Wait, really? Is that what it is?
Apparently so, yeah. All this time, I thought it was completely by random.
I did too. Huh.
Yeah, but no, as it turns out, it's like, no. If you get to, like, the seconds, like, within the seconds, like, say, okay, if you look at the time, say, 42, I believe, then yeah. Yeah, any second number with ending with the number 2, it does initiate the battle with Luigi instead of Mario. I tested this numerous times, and it's legit.
Huh.
Oh, that's
I never knew that.
Says like, screw you, Mario, no fighting for you. This is my time to shine.
And then he died immediately.
Yeah.
So this is more so
oh,
Peach's time. This is more Peach's time to shine.
Ow.
The Switch appeared right when you were throwing it.
Don't you just love it when the Switches decided to screw you over?
That's Smash Brothers. where an item just randomly appears out of nowhere that when you're about to throw it, explode it, something that's gonna explode. That, or you charge up an attack and then an exploding item appears right on top of you.
And or like the crates or like party balls or whatever. It turns out to be a massive bomb.
Yeah.
No items in it or anything. You throw it, it just explodes on you.
Taunt on them, Ryan.
Oh god, the giant Donkey Kong. He's back with a vengeance. No.
He's also way easier this time around because he has less super armor. Wow, he guarded that Porygon.
Yeah, ow. Okay, alright, look. I should have been like Knuckles right there. I should have been splattered right there. With Donkey Kong's up smash, I should have been splattered.
Most characters in this game should be splattered by Donkey Kong's attacks, I feel.
yeah, really.
Wow, disjointed hitboxes much. There was no reason why that should have hit. And this is why Melee is broken. Still love it, but it's broken.
You know the game is broken when an electric mouse can send a giant Donkey Kong skyrocketing with ease.
Like, this is why I don't understand why Melee fans are so desperate for an HD Melee version. Because if they made that, you know they'd be patching it. And then they wouldn't want it anymore.
Right.
Oh, please tell me the first one, the first one you find. Aww.
You know, God, you know what? God, funny enough, it's like the majority of the time whenever I go into the underground maze, this exact spot, I kid you not, 90% of the time, that would be the one spot I had to go to where it would end the level.
Maybe you'll find this Triforce.
Yeah, the Triforce, yeah.
There is a way to avoid these fights. Like, if you could jump high enough above them. Like, Pikachu should be able to do it, actually, with Quick Attack. But you could just avoid them entirely.
God. Yeah, it's like, okay, you know what? I should probably point this out, or whatever. And the same thing applies to my initial recording of Super Smash Bros. For the N64. All this footage that you're seeing right here, okay, maybe except for All-Star Mode when we get to that, this footage you're seeing right here, this was recorded in June 2014.
Really?
Because it's like, at the time, you know, this was the time where, okay, we saw the Super Smash Bros. Direct, or the Nintendo Direct, for E3 of 2014, and we got the reveal of the Mii Fighters, Palutena, and Pac-Man. At that point, I'm like, I gotta get a Wii U. I just gotta get one. And at the time, GameStop was doing, oh, okay, well, there's the Triforce,
hey.
There we go. Anyway, so GameStop was doing this deal where if you trade in your Nintendo Wii, you could save a shitload of money on a brand new Wii U. And I had a 720p adapter for my Nintendo Wii. So it's like, considering that I could play Super Smash Bros., the N64 version, you know, from the Wii shop, and I could play Nintendo GameCube games with ease, I was like, okay, I gotta quickly record this shit before I gotta turn this in.
Oh, hell yeah, here we are. It's man's land here.
Yeah, really.
Welcome to the Salty Splatoon. How tough are you?
God damn it! I was so freaking close. Okay, that works too. That's like, man.
I gotta say, like, I understand the idea of turning in your Wii to get a discounted price on the Wii U. Sounds cool in hindsight for the discounted price. Not very smart, actually, in hindsight, because if you had a bunch of Virtual Console games on your Wii, like, you needed, like if you wanted to transfer all those games to your Wii U, like, you needed to still have both consoles. So if you chose to trade in your Wii before, like, it had a bunch of games on it before getting, in order to get the Wii U, as opposed to just getting the Wii U and then keeping your Wii, like I did, like, that's a lot of Virtual Console games that you lost.
Oh, right, yeah. In that case, if you have a lot of Virtual Console games. However, in my case, honestly, I think literally the only game that, like, the only few, there was a couple games I ever had, you know, on my Wii, was just Pokemon Snap and Super Smash Bros. Okay. That was it.
Oh, I was like really hoping the lava would just come up and just spice your ass before the screen hit.
Yeah, real. It's like, the level of the lava just had to stop right there. Damn it.
Oh God, I really like this level in particular because I love doing this level with Jigglypuff because I would just break my own shield and just fly all the way up.
Yeah, really. It's moments like this where it's like they don't leave it to just like, just character battles or whatever. They add events like this, which makes the adventure mode more enticing, and I love it.
Like, I can understand why it may have been harder to do this in future games since there are more characters and more franchises being added. It would reach a point where if they chose to add every single franchise in an adventure mode, it'd probably be way too long.
Yeah, it would. It would take really long to develop.
Like, I do wish, at least for Subspace and Brawl, that they did do something along the lines of at least like adding more Nintendo representation as opposed to the unique enemies. Which I commend them for doing. That was that was a cool idea, but I still wish that they did have more proper Nintendo representation during that adventure mode.
Right.
So like I think what we're going to see from World of Light and Smash Ultimate, I think is actually going to be a good compromise because it looks like a giant open world map where you can go I think anywhere in any direction you want, and every part of it does represent something in Nintendo. So
yeah.
True.
Like, we'll see for sure when it actually comes out in less than a month. But, like, for the time being, it's like, it's looking like World of Light is probably, like, the best compromise for being able to add so many series representations that they have now, while also avoiding it from staying too long.
Oh God, the multiple Kirby team has returned for a vengeance.
But they're easier to kill, that's the thing.
Yeah, they are easier to kill. I've had more of a challenge with the Kirby team in N64 than this.
Yeah.
Even on normal mode, it's like, okay, come on now. Also, I should probably point out, if you beat the Kirby team in Melee fast enough...
Yeah, Giant Kirby.
You get to face a Giant Kirby.
Oh God.
First Giant Donkey Kong, and now Giant Kirby. No, oh,
what the fuck? It dropped you?
I forgot that happened.
Melee's broken. Melee is broken.
He's so big, he can't even throw you properly. What the hell? Chikorita, help.
See, that's the real reason why people want more Melee and shit. Because it's so broken that they want to exploit that.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Where did that warp star come from?
Honestly, okay, it was really hard for me to catch. I'm going to assume it's like that freaking warp star like spawned at this exact moment Kirby reached that point.
Like, did it come from the star blocks?
I don't think so. I don't think the star blocks have any items or whatever.
Okay.
No, it just spawned like by an off chance at that exact spot. And the moment the giant Kirby made contact with the warp star, he grabbed it.
Gotcha.
So I was like, I don't know. Alright, but anyway, okay, that'll pretty much do it for this first part of Melee. So join us next time as we continue onward, I believe through the rest of the adventure mode, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we will see you guys then.